What number?
We're going to be doing something like this. So this frame here I got from Hobby Lobby, and this is sort of the design that we're going to be making. But I would like to lighten up this area here. I'm going to use Gallery Pearl sanded for this outer area, and then I'm going to do Harvey Cyan for the inner area, and we're going to do the crackle, and we're going to do some etching and stuff like that. When I generally do 2 or 3 pieces at once, and that is to vary my design from piece to piece if I want. First step is to spin up my Gallery Pearl sanded. It's pretty runny, but I get a nice creamy consistency there. And I'll put my piece up high on something so that I can get my edges without making too big of a mess. I'm just gonna run my medium here. So when I get done, I've got a textural finish on there. No big deal. We're gonna calm that down with our sealer. And then I'll just set my pieces over here on a big fan, let them dry up. I'm going to let these dry halfway, and then when I hit them with the sealer, it's going to flatten out that texture finish that I got going on here. I like to use an 8-inch knife when I'm doing samples or making art or anything. We're basically putting the sealer on and taking it back off. That sealer is soaking right into my mud layer, and I can keep sort of compressing it like this if I want. So what happens is the mud becomes malleable, and I can just keep smoothing it out like I am. I just want to keep pulling that until it's nice and flat. So all my ridges are gone. And I've got a nice workable piece here, and I'm going to put this back on the fan. So what I'm doing right now is I'm masking off a piece of glass. And I ran 1-inch tape around the edge, and that gives me my measurement. And then I'm just masking off the inside so that I don't get overspray from the masking, the overspray from the paint onto my glass. My 1-inch reveal. So the edge comes to there, we're going to paint that. And that's going to serve as our matting for our picture. Go around, do a nice layer. That's what this is. We just made a 1-inch. This white area right here is actually spray paint. This is 2-inch on this piece. I sort of eyeball it 4 inches down. We've got a mark here, and then 4 inches here. And we make a mark going this way. Now that this is masked off, we finally have our canvas. Nice little blob of Elmer's glue. How much Elmer's glue you put on is very important. You don't want too much and you don't want too little. If you have too little, you're not going to get movement. If you have too much, it's going to move too much. And then we're going to let that dry. A little bit, not all the way. Okay, now if I'm doing this finish on a wall, then I want to be conscious of my dry time. If I put that Elmer's glue on and it's vertical, then gravity is going to cause that glue to want to slide prematurely. So the time frame is about 10 minutes, give or take how much glue you have down. In this case, I'm using Harvey Cyan sanded. This stuff is actually going to move. Alright, so before it dries all the way, I'm going to pull my masking so that it doesn't pull my finish at all. We get quite a bit of peeling in that upper corner, but I think it looks cool. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, for this step, I'm using an acrylic urethane. This stuff I used to use to seal Fresco Harmony early on, but now I kind of use it in artwork. And what this is going to do is prevent the epoxy from eating into my finish too much. So this is kind of a crucial step to retain my color. And I'll use this round edge sponge here we got. And this is going to create that cool leathering look when we hit it with the epoxy at the end.